Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make hard guitar loops for people like Gunna, DBE, Nath Smalls, all those kind of people. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first sound and the main sound for it, which is this guitar, it's called the Renuxance. This is my go-to, it's really good. And this is the guitar right here, so we're starting off on G sharp minor, and this is just basically built off of the chords. So I've gone from that chord and then down to this chord here at E, and then it goes up to an F sharp minor, and this is just notes within that chord. So usually to make a chord for this vibe, I put down a note, skip two, put one down, skip one, put one, and then I put one up an octave, but the second note I'll put up an octave, so that's one right here, and then I've just played around with these, kind of arpeggiated them up and down and came up with a melody. And for the mixing, I've added a reverb, chorus, fresh air, and an imager. And then what I've done is I've exported it out and put it down 2 semitones. This just gives it a bit more of a vintage and a sample feel. You can also make it at 1 BPM and then speed it up afterwards or slow it down. So these two things really help with making it sound vintage and sampled. So next up, I'm using this flute in Omnisphere called Blueberry Fields. And for the mixing, I've put it to the right by 40%. This just makes it have its own space in the mix. And then I've added a chorus and an EQ here, taking out the lows, highs, and some harsh ones in the middle with compression. Okay, so next up is this flute accent, which I got from Splice, and I've just put it here and then I've reversed it so that it goes into it again. So I'll just play that for you real quick. And then I've panned this one to the left by 40%, so each flute is in each ear just so that they have their own space. And then I've added a flanger and a reverb, and I've taken out some of the highs with this EQ at the bottom right down here. And then next up, I've added a Moog bass from a one-shot kit. And all that's doing is following the root notes, except on the second half I've got these two up an octave. And the last sound is this Holy of Holies pad, and all that's doing is just following the chord progression. So that is the full loop, and really it shows that all you need is like 3 main sounds for the melody. I usually go for a guitar, and then sometimes a counter guitar, and then you just want a flute and then some bells, a bass, and you're sorted. But anyway, I've made a beat with it right now, so let's show the beat. And just before, I just want to mention here, this is the source. I think you just got to put the melody at the beginning, down an octave, ready for it to come in. So listen out for that. So yeah, that's the beat. This one turned out hard. When making this beat, I was thinking of Gunna, Nath Smalls, D Block Europe. You let me know who you think would work with it, just to see if I can maybe send out the loop to people. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below what kind of stuff you want to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.